Rex.
Facts. Oh man, so you got the Faygo. You all ready to go?
Yeah, Faygo mixed with cotton candy, mixed with Percocets.
that's what it always is. You don't even got lean in it. You just fucking rock with the perks in the drink.
I drink lean sometimes, but I like when I pop so many perks. So I said, son, y'all stop popping. Just put them in the drink. You pop them too many, you put the drink on sick, mellow. You know what I'm saying? You gonna float. I be on so many motherfucking times. It just they'll help me think. I can't concentrate like if I ain't on the perk. I don't know, bro.
When did you start doing those?
These little boys.
Caution. I repeat, caution. For the next 10 minutes, you will be taken inside the mind of today's rappers. This is the Stupid Rappers Show. Hosted by Ayo Canseco.
Welcome back to the Stupid Rapper Show. I am Ayo Canseco, fearless leader of Ayo Nation and the Men Too movement. If you have not signed the Men Too petition, the only force that we have to fight the Me Too tyrants, get in the description box, hit the link, sign a petition, leave a message. A lot of things we have to talk about that. But right now, if you want to avoid one of the first steps of not becoming a victim of the Me Too movement, is doing the exact opposite of what this nigga's finna talk about. Also, first, this is Lil Gotti. This is the dude who was on DJ Smalls saying, I need a perk. You need a perk? And then say you wasn't a drug addict. That's him. He's finna speak again. But I want y'all to listen to the beginning of this fucking interview and see if there's anything funny about it.
Finally gave me a chance, cause baby they understand. Till you rest your breaking bags. When the superstar steady share, trip all day no ends. I do that.
Is that the first song on the tape?
No, it's the third. I think ain't it the third or fourth? It won on.
Bro, I've been stuck playing Zelda for the past few days, and that's all I've been doing is listening to that tape on repeat.
Cause like that motherfucker hard. Every song that motherfucker hit.
Yeah.
Then my first tape, like real tape I ever just put out.
So there were no actual tapes before that?
It was like a little EP tape named Soup Squid. I had did when I was like, yeah. I was like 17 when I did that shit.
How old are you right now?
I'm 19.
19. Crazy.
Yo, doing so many things.
You think you got... 2019 is your year?
Yeah, for sure. 2019.
All up and coming artists, listen to me. When you go on these platforms, these motherfuckers, you have to be able to tell. You have to study this game. That's why but it's hard to say. I can't tell you to be cultured, because you will be able to tell when white boys or white people or Indian people, Chinese people, whatever the fuck, Mexican people are being, when they're laughing at you. It's sarcasm. You know what I'm saying? I was playing Zelda all weekend and I listened to the tape and shit like that. How unfucking believable does that sound? Like, yeah, like imagine me playing Zelda and imagine like when pigs fly type shit. Understand, man. And you just take this shit and run with it because you don't know nothing.
I'm trying to be a millionaire by the end of the year. I'm talking about Big Rex.
Facts. Oh man, so you got the Faygo. You all ready to go?
Yeah, Faygo mixed with cotton candy, mixed with Percocets.
that's what it always is. You don't even got lean in it. You just fucking rock with the perks in the drink.
I drink lean sometimes, but I like when I pop so many perks. So I said, son, y'all stop popping. Just put them in the drink. You pop them too many, you put the drink on sick, mellow. You know what I'm saying? You gonna float. I be on so many motherfucking times. It just they'll help me think. I can't concentrate like if I ain't on the perk. I don't know, bro.
When did you start doing those?
These little boys, see, this what I'm trying to see. It's not about graduating high school because you're just gonna learn some hellified shit in high school. It's just about having the tenacity, having the persistence to finish something that has to do with learning. If you feel like you're done learning in middle school, you're closed-minded. Not saying that you can't go and have a great lawn care business or a great farming business or some shit like that, whatever. Not to say you can't go and be a great artist after that, but it just says something to me about your mind. And I don't even know if that's the right statement to make. Because, like I said, you know, I always tell a story about the girl who, you know, we were the same age. She dropped out at 16, and by the time we graduated, she already had a fucking nursing degree. And when I say nursing degree, of course I mean like a CNA type shit. But she already had a trade by the time I graduated. Dropped out at 16, got a GED, went straight to school because she had a baby and shit like that. So she did a GED, passed it, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to start my life right here. Because, to be honest, you know what I'm saying? If you're not going to college, well, even if you are going to college, you know what I'm saying? I guess it's all about what you want to do. But just, I can tell, I guess that's the issue, that I can tell. I shouldn't be able to tell that you fucking dropped out. I shouldn't be able to tell that your mama allowed you to, of course she allowed you to drop out. I shouldn't be able to tell how old your mom is, what drug your mom does. I shouldn't be able to tell that by the way you talk, but I can. And I say all that about the school because he doesn't know the definition of addicted. You said very clear that you were not addicted to motherfucking Percocets. But now you can't concentrate without them? You don't know the definition of dependency. These are simple words. Addicted should be extremely, like, you're around addicts all day long. I'm not down that nigga in the trap. I'm not, dog. I've already spoken to you about what selling dope is and how dog. Let me goddamn put this shit down. Let's say I'm at the teacher class. I've already spoken to you about Alpo and these other guys that you hear about started their drug careers at 10 years old, 12 years old. Children selling grown or grandpas crack cocaine. Because all you need is a motherfucker over you that has a name and a rep. And nobody's gonna fuck with the little dude. They understand what's going on. He's me vicariously. He's selling dope for, I'm vicariously living through him. Instead of getting the dope for me personally, you get it from him. So now I put a barrier between me and the fucking police. You're not a hellified fucking little dude. You broke, your mama don't give a fuck about you. That's all they say. Your mama don't give a fuck about you. She probably on dope. She probably sold you to this nigga. But it was so fucked up, it looked like she was the bad guy and he was the savior. But really, he was the devil that destroyed your mother. And he did that so he can have a worker. In the street, we do dirty shit, dog. We do fucked up ass shit, dog. Because it's all about us. It's all about what we look like and our family look like. But if you're not in my family, I can look down on you and share my family, yeah, we doing better than them. When in all reality, we are the only family that we have. And if I'm the devil for destroying her life and taking her son and making him my charge sponge, what is the white man that's above me that put this dope here as my only option after I have a record, my only option to make money? He didn't just get here. You understand? He didn't just pop out Lil Gotti. He had a childhood. He's been through hellacious things that a child should have never had to gone through. His mother wasn't allowed to be a woman. She was pushed into a manly position. So the position that she had to function inside of was unnatural. The natural flow of things with lions are the lioness gets the food, the male lion fights all the battles. All good. With us, humans, the female bears the children, takes care of the children. We as the man go out and hunt for the food. We were made like that. The female's the nurturer. The male is the rock, the discipline. You go look at white families, that dynamic still holds true. You look at black women in commercials, a lot of times you see them with their child at McDonald's, with their son at signing day, with his new shoes on, with the Reeboks or whatever the fuck. You look at the white families, it's always the father coming downstairs with his suit on and the mother washing the dishes looking back. Those kids, you know what I'm saying? Because it's true. That's what it is. The thing is, here's the thing. So, they destroyed our family dynamic by a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? The issue is, we won't say that it's fucked up. Sweetheart, you're not supposed to be playing that role. With them, when that happens, it destroys everything. You know what I'm saying? And even then, like, you know, they still handle business. That it still holds true and shit like that. It's still, like, dog, listen to me. I want you to listen to me. I talk all this shit about child support and shit like that. But listen to me, man. I'm telling you, dog, I really believe that if you have a working fucking situation, the bitch shouldn't work. If you have a working situation, if we're on the same fucking playing field, she shouldn't work. Listen to me. If we're working together, that means we're trying to live. We're trying to live. If we're out in the wilderness, she's not going to be going out here finding no motherfucking, taking down no deers. I'm going to have to find a way to do that. So the men in the village go out here, we'll be better equipped to take down this big ass deer. And that one deer can feed a lot of us. So let's all 5 of us men go out here and hunt. While the women get the sticks, clean the clothes, and do all this shit. We have a functioning fucking community. But we can't do that until we say the way that we're living right now is fucked up. And yes, we do have to go inside ourselves and say, okay, if that's how we working, then we're going to have to be real with ourselves. A nigga is not going to have no motherfucking one partner. It's not natural. That's the thing that breaks up marriages. It shouldn't. Why is it so easy for a man to cheat and not for a woman to do so? We thinking about raising our children. As a man, I can have multiple wives. As a woman, you should not do that. Your body is built different. But you also not going to go out here and have to run down no fucking wild boar. And you're not going to have to fight the fucking wars. We're built different. But this is what the fuck you get. When the roles are fucking reversed. I was just talking to Big C. He said, what if 40 years from now, the courts by default award the man primary custody of the children? What do you think the outcome will be as far as our children? Because I told him I just did that video about, you know what I'm saying, 6ix9ine baby mama, she got beat and shit like that. And I started talking about how the woman told her daughter, after her daughter told her, your boyfriend touched me again last night, the mama said, what you did? Like, it's certain things that as a man, if I told him, if we were able to raise our children from birth up to the age they were 16, I'm trying to tell you, you would have another fucking, it will be another breed of females out here. Because the shit that these retarded ass, nothing ass bitches think is cute, we won't stand for. Ain't no booty shorts, ain't no social media, ain't none of that picture shit. You focusing on your schoolwork or you focusing on going to the fucking military. All that cute shit is out the fucking window. You might not fucking like me, but you finna have something. You finna have something. You not finna be no motherfucking, no boy toy. You not finna go over here with R. Kelly. This is what we have. It's all fucking fun and games until your fucking child is on this goddamn white boy platform talking about he can't concentrate without fucking perks. You and his daddy was fussing back and forth and all that shit for years. Now this boy 19 years old on a national platform talking about he can't concentrate without perks. And getting praised for it. This is what you allowed your child to become. And if his daddy died, you knew what his daddy was. Who in the fuck told me that his mama... Shut the fuck up. His mama's dead, bro. This nigga finna talk about his goddamn mama. Motherfuckers.
That's the thing. I just be scared to take perks. My brother... Well, not my brother, but my cousin Debo from Cali. He put me on the motherfucker. One day we going to
That's another thing we need to look out for. Who put you on this dope? Who did it? And what he said, my brother, my cousin. It wasn't no outsider, no white man with a radioactive suit on, or no devil with horns and a tail. It was his brother, his cousin. A lot of times, that's the person that will, sometimes unintentionally, but sometimes subliminally, they want to destroy you and your future. If you do drugs, I don't give a smoke weed, pop perk, do coke, with someone that is younger, significantly younger than you. I'm talking about 3 years younger. Really 2 years. If you do dope with somebody that's younger than you, dog, you don't understand how much of a fucking lame ass lowlife you are. First off, why are you hanging with younger folk? Like, you lame as fuck. You lame as fuck. Yeah, here you go, little one. Dog, know I was staying in the apartment complex. I was staying in Oldwood. Dog, this old nigga, you know what I'm saying? Older nigga, you know, prison nigga and shit like that. Dog, hey man, little one, come on. You know, let the little one hang around. He trying to get a little one a drink and shit like that. This motherfucker still go to school. He go to like Azalea or some shit like that. He go to Davidson. He trying to pull niggas like, hey, nah, little one, go ahead and go home. That's what I told him. Go on, man, go ahead and go home, man. Go ahead and go home. But he always walk around the apartment complex. He was always walking around the apartment complex. Where the fuck is your mom at? And you know, kind of thing about it, that nigga used to want to always hit niggas blunts and shit like that. So that was his shit. Like, he'll be going around trying to see which old, nothing ass group of folks will let him hit the blunt and shit. Weed was never my shit, whatever like that. So I was just against all that dumb ass shit. And by that time I had already transitioned. So I was on this shit like, the fuck? I knew exactly what dope would do. So I'm like, oh yeah, we gotta kill it. I had a little basketball team and everything. But that, if you you think that you being cool, oh, I'm the cool auntie. She can smoke over here. I'm the cool uncle. He can smoke over here. I'm the cool daddy. He can do whatever you want to do as long as he in the room. I know where he at. They're going to do it anyway. That's how you wanted your child to grow up? Let me guess. You must not have had your child from birth. You just been tipping and tapping in and out. Because I know if you raised that child if you've been with that child in the house with that child since they was a baby, ain't no way that you'll be comfortable with that motherfucker doing that to his goddamn future. Motherfuckers say all day, "Oh, they gonna do it anyway." That's a cop out. It's a cop out because they can't do shit about it. They can't do shit about it because it's too late. The child is 15 and they want to come stay with you or shit like that, and you don't want to fuck up the relationship, so you don't want to say, "Hey, you don't need to do that," because you gonna push them away and shit like that. You done lost so much time. And I'm telling you, dog, if it's that serious, have you another baby and be there from the beginning to end. Because at that time, what you will show is, look, this is what happened to the child that I raised from birth on up. That's what happened to the child that I got when he or she was 15 years old. I couldn't do nothing. This is the type of motherfuckers I raised. Just like with Aki, Saki, and Luke. I've had Aki and Saki since they were born. But Luke has been in the pound since he was born. And I got him, 6 months? He's been in a pound for his whole life, which has been 6 months. At that time, it was 6 months. So when he came home, or when we saw him at the pound, we know that that's Aki and Saki's brother. They came from the same mother, but he's significantly smaller. His body type is so much more different because I've had them and feeding them and caring for them. He doesn't listen as well as they do. They're house trained. You know what I'm saying? It's different. It's the same thing with children. Listen to what I'm telling you. If you allow your nephew, niece, son, daughter, grandchild, if you allow them to do drugs, if you tell them it's okay if you do this, as long as you do it, you failed as a parent. You have failed as a parent, and all you trying to do is do damage control. You can respond to this shit all the fuck you want. Listen to what I'm saying. If you love your child, and if you would have raised your child from birth, you would not want your child, nephew, niece, you would not want them doing drugs. Period. If you had your way, they would not be doing drugs. So you saying, "Oh, it's okay." That's just a cop-out. You're just trying to keep the relationship alive. Just say what it is. Say that you're disappointed in your child and your niece and your nephew, that they do dope, but you can't do shit about it. Just say what it is. And they were raised by their goddamn mama. Period. It don't matter who they were raised by. They still would end up. How the fuck do you know that? Ask the single fathers. We can do this. Let's do a ratio. Let's see the children raised by a single father and the children raised by a single mother. Let's see which one has a higher drug usage rate. Graduation rate. Incarceration rate.
My brother Equine cemetery, his gravesite, go see him and shit. And he gave all the ones. He was out there emotion. He gave all the ones. I popped him motherfucker. My first time doing it, my heart beating fast in here. I said, "Hell, I don't like these motherfuckers." Fuck around like about 2 months later, I got them. What the hell you doing? I had got them fucking around and popped another one. I popped him motherfucker like, "Nah, this motherfucker make you feel good in here."
What sense does that make? You didn't like it the first time, but you popped it again. Who told me that shit? Somebody told me they tried coke and it didn't do shit, or they didn't like the way it felt. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never tried again. If I gotta do this shit, if I gotta do it more than once before I like it, it ain't for me. If I'm gonna like it, I should like it the first time I try it. And that's experimented. And that's understandable. It does happen. But it's still, and I'm telling you, like, I don't give a fuck about, you know what I'm saying, kids gonna experiment, kids gonna be kids and all this shit like that. I'm telling you that you don't want your children to do dope. That's the only point I'm making. So when you say that they can do dope, just say that you failed. You failed because you don't want them to do it and they did it anyway. So you failed. Say what it is. But why the fuck, if it didn't work the first time, why are you doing it again? I'm asking the kids now. If it didn't work the first time, why would you do it again? What made you do it again if you know you didn't like it the first time? Are you trying to become a drug addict?
I like. So I was like, I just be popping the motherfucker. I buy like, when I buy a lot. So I won't just have to come back. You know what I'm saying? I buy a lot. I be popping the motherfucker. I'm in the studio. I be trying to be up.
Pay attention to his body language, eyes and everything. If you can't see the eyes,
I be on the motherfucker. My mind a whole nother level. The rap shit be a whole nother level. I'm on the motherfucker.
You think you're too used to being reliant on it when you gotta do music?
Nah, when I don't.
Stop saying reliant, white boy. Say what it is. Dependent.
I still making music that like, I just want to end up by myself or some shit. I just want to be, if I got folks in there, I just pop me a little princess I can't eat. I don't be stunned about it. I be on princess in the studio. I be on like focus on my music. I don't even be stunned about it. I be focus on my music. And it expand my vocabulary, you feel me? It helped me think.
Did you see this clip that went viral on Twitter where somebody was basically accusing you of being a drug addict?
Well,
it was basically...
Nigga, stop acting like you ain't seen that shit, little nigga.
They took your clip from the Small Eyes interview or whatever your other interview was of you just talking about taking perks, and they were trying to make it sound like you really had a problem. So I was wondering how you felt
I
about
ain't
that.
have no problem.
Let's talk, white boy. Let's talk, white boy. Listen here. Say what it is, bro. You talking to me. It's all good. The guy tried to make it seem like you had... Say what the fuck it is. The guy was speaking nothing but truth. Say what it is. The guy broke down what drug use, where it would have you, what it would do to you. Say what the fuck it is, dog. And this is why people would lean towards someone like Charlemagne. Because he's not going to suck your dick. You know what I'm saying? As he's interviewing you. He going to tell you what it is. Hey, man, why the fuck you know what I'm saying? He'll actually say this shit. You got people like this who, yeah, man, you try to make it seem like you got a fucking problem, man. Even though I just heard you say that you're fucking dependent upon fucking Percocet, but you try to make it seem like you got some type of problem or something. What the fuck is his deal? Come on, man. And say that you watch the Big Face podcast.
Telling him, his little bald head ass. I'm telling him, bro, you over here.
Typical junkie reaction. Make it seem like, you know, make a joke out of it. Everybody laugh, ha ha ha. You know what I'm saying? Textbook shit.
Interview me like you or some big line or some goddamn body. I'm telling
It's his
him,
fault
bro,
somehow.
you want a perk? You keep saying all that extra ass. You need a perk. And like, do you want a perk? I'm being generous. You know what I'm saying?
You thought he needed to chill
He
out.
want to he make it seem like I'm just a drug addict. Are you gonna be okay? Fuck nigga, I'm on 10 of these motherfuckers. I ain't passed out.
10?
Yes.
Wow, that sounds kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie.
That ain't scary when you know how your body immune to it.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone knows somebody like that will say some retarded ass shit, and this is the danger. I don't know how long this fucking video is. I'm sure that shit long as fuck right now. Damn, I'm trying to goddamn cut down on time. That shit still even recording? Cause I gotta talk about this shit, man. I'm on 10 Percocets right now, and it ain't scary. Would you doubt that he has a child? Would you doubt that niggas like him have children? Can you imagine how the CIA is sitting back doing the Birdman hand rub? Man, we straight forever. It's people who work, black women. I fucked the CO. That's a accomplishment. When you fuck a CO, that's an accomplishment. I've had, you know, like you did something, you somebody when you do that. But she told me, you know, later on down the line that she don't never have to worry about it. She was talking about her ex-husband or some shit like that. Said that they might shut down he's a welder. A welder. You know what I'm saying? They might shut down his plant. You know what I'm saying? He might have to go find some more work or some shit like that. I ain't never going out of work. People always gonna come to jail. That's the mindset. People, like, if you work in the judicial system anywhere with law enforcement and shit like that, you will always have a job. Why? Why is it the only fucking job field that is forever guaranteed? It's criminal. You have to go to college for criminal justice. You don't have to. You can be a police officer off the street. But lawyer, judge, criminal justice, probation officer, police officer, you're good. That's why we align police officers with the military and shit like that. We'll always need a military. We'll always need law enforcement. But why is that so understood? Why is it so fucking understood that I will always have a job as a prison correctional officer? Or a county jail correctional officer? Generation after generation after generation. Our mama and them, whatever like that, they act better than we did. We act worse than they did, and our kids are these motherfuckers. This is what we raised. Imagine what they gonna raise. The nigga just said, it's not scary when your body is immune to it. My nigga, do you know the damage that you've done? If you on 10 Percocets and you're not asleep, let alone at the hospital getting your stomach pumped, do you understand what's gonna happen the day or 6 hours after you don't pop one? This nigga can't go 6 hours without popping a fucking Percocet. That's gonna be a scary sight. He already looked like a fucking drug addict. When I say drug addict, I mean like a broke one. The only reason why this nigga can get away with saying this shit is because Chain. He go in the booth for freestyle. People like it for the moment. And this is the rap trap also. You get hooked on it. You get in the game. You need the Percocets to focus on your music. You think they help you make words up. You can get that. And it's very easy to do. Because opiates make you feel good. You just want to talk and shit like that. So you can feel like my mind, everything is so much better now. But it's not. It's the same. You're just, you know what I'm saying, fucked up, period. You're just fucked up. But what happens is, what happened the first time you pop the tab, now you got to do 10 of them just to get that same feeling. To where if all you pop is 1, 2, 3, 4, you feel low. You're dog. It's crazy how I thought about. I had plenty of time to think about this shit about what pills do to you. In the beginning, so you're right here. You're on 0 at the beginning, but you're walking around normal on 0. All good. You good on 0. You normal. Everything is all good. You're not sick. You good. You straight. You know what I'm saying? Just all right, going to school, coming home, whatever like that. You pop a tab, perk, whatever like that. Now you on 5. Everything is alive as fuck. Oh man, this shit live. Oh man, everything's straight. Now you come down. Now you back on 0. Shit, I'm ready to go up again. Go back to 5. This time when you come down, you go to -2. Man, this shit, the fuck, man, I need to get me one. Get you one. Now you back up to 3. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel as good as let me pop another one. Now you go to goddamn 7. This time when you come down, you go to -4. You understand what I'm saying? But -4 is your regular now. Your regular used to be 0. Only drug addicts, people that do drugs will understand what I'm saying. And follow me. Now you're regularly at -4. Not feeling good. Gotta take a shit. You don't feel like you're even in your same body. To where now, if you want to get to 0, you gotta take 2 of them. So now from -4, you take one, and you still at -1. You gotta take another one. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it gets that fucking bad. And there is no limit on how far in the negatives you can go. To where you realize when you walking around on -100 and you wish that you can get back to 0. You pray for the days of just being on 0, walking around normal, and not having this fucking sickness on you. But 10 on 8 ain't scary. You know what I'm saying? The issue with that fucking statement is people hear that shit and it's all good. It's all love. I want y'all to watch it, because we're not gonna get all the way through this shit. Y'all have to watch this fucking interview. In this interview, this motherfucker said a whole bunch of shit.
He tripping, like, bro, what are you doing, bro? But it's like, he talking about, are you okay? Fuck, nigga, I'm okay. You okay?
I'm okay.
I'm
not on a perk.
I ain't talking about you. No.
Yeah, or 10.
I'm talking about him.
This is what we have to realize now. There is a cultural, dog, a lot of times, white boys, when they come over here with the street niggas and shit like that, they don't be understanding what we saying, but they know they'll look white if they ask, what did you say? What did you say? What did you say? They know that to be over here, you supposed to understand Ebonics. That's what make motherfuckers think that you a police, nigga. So if you're not trying to, so what cover are you not trying to blow by saying, what did you say? How did you not follow what the fuck? I understand he mumbling and jumbling, but we can understand that shit. And you just took what he said totally wrong. When he said, is you okay? He talking about what he was saying to DJ Smalls. But immediately you go into defense mode like, oh no, I'm okay. I'm not on Percocets, let alone 10. And you didn't, look at this nigga, he didn't even understand it, look.
Right. Is Small, what do you think of Small Eyes? That's an interesting question.
Look how quick he recovered. Watch these white boys. Look how quick he recovered. Let's get off of that shit right fast. Go somewhere else. Watch these motherfuckers now.
I'm always watching him interview random ass girls.
Look what he asked. What you feel about DJ Small Eyes? Already. He taking lessons from, but see, Vlad, dog, I hate to give, because y'all don't like Vlad, but dog, a lot of times, Vlad say logical fucking shit. Yes, in front of the camera, yeah, you can just say some shit, whatever like that, to make you seem like you right and shit like that, and just do the right thing on camera. But dog, the motherfucker be on point. And he bringing shit to the forefront that we need to see. Don't say that you hate white folks so bad that you don't walk in Walmart. We have to be able to live off the land, no matter what environment we're in. If this is what we giving, let's go off this shit.
He just weird as hell. He don't have nobody.
So let me stop. DJ Smalls is weird because he asked you if you were okay because you said you itching for the goddamn perks. Watch the people with the money that's on dope or in the wrong and make it seem like it's something wrong with you for asking them is they straight. The fuck wrong with this lame ass nigga?
Yeah, operator ass voice. Like he selling ass and something. Man, everybody don't know about all that, bro.
Yeah.
He tripping.
Okay, but so take somebody like Thug though, who's been around the block. He's been doing drugs for a long ass time. Does he? What was his advice when it came to the perks and stuff?
Nah, Slime just laughed at the interview. He like, you here, shawty. Slime just laughed.
Right.
I asked nigga, you want a perk? Come on, man. I'm the reason why the motherfucker going up $12. All shit came like, oh, everybody want a perk. Now you got me the whole text me in my DM.
You're gonna charge them $12?
Nah, I don't sell perks.
Oh, okay.
I just said, don't read about them.
Pay attention, dog.
From going up.
Right.
Come on, man.
You think you're making them hotter?
Yes. They see this shit. You got DCL Fly. Yeah, better start joining me. Well, he hit it.
You making Percocets hot. He just a retarded ass nigga, dog. This is the Stupid Rapper Show. I want y'all to watch this whole thing. Let me know what y'all... Something has to change.
See this, start Jones now.
What DC Young Fly was talking
Jones on his show. Okay, new professional.